Have you ever wondered why lobsters are considered a delicacy, but there's so much more to them than just being a seafood dish? Beneath the waves and beyond our plates, these armored arthropods lead a life filled with intrigue and wonder. From their unique physiology to their complex social structures, lobsters are truly one of nature's most captivating creatures. Their world is teeming with fascinating tales of survival and adaptation, a world that's often overlooked due to their prominence on our dinner tables. But lobsters are not just about their delicious taste. They have a rich life that's full of surprises and facts that most people are unaware of. This video will take you on a journey beneath the sea into the depths where these crustaceans dwell. We're about to reveal some of the most unknown, intriguing facts about lobsters, facts that will make you see these denizens of the deep in a whole new light. So are you ready? Let's dive deep into the sea and explore the fascinating world of lobsters. Did you know that lobsters could potentially live forever? Yes, you heard it right. Lobsters are one of the few creatures on Earth that boast the claim of biological immortality. This doesn't mean they can't be killed, of course, but rather that unlike humans or other animals, they don't age in the same way. They don't slow down, grow frail, or lose their zest for life as the years roll by. Biological immortality in lobsters is linked to a fascinating aspect of their biology. Every time a lobster molts, which is the process of shedding its exoskeleton to grow, it essentially gets a fresh start. It's almost like hitting the reset button on their biological clock. This is because lobsters possess an enzyme called telomerase that repairs their DNA each time they molt, keeping their cells perpetually young. Now you might be thinking, if lobsters are immortal, why aren't the oceans teeming with ancient giant lobsters? Well, the answer lies in the energy it takes to molt. As lobsters grow larger, the process of molting becomes more energy intensive. Eventually, it can become so taxing that the lobster simply can't muster the energy to molt anymore. And without molting, its cells can no longer rejuvenate, leading to eventual death. But here's the kicker. Until that point, lobsters continue to grow and remain fertile. That's right. Even a 100-year-old lobster can father offspring, and it'll be just as sprightly and agile as its younger counterparts. It's a life unhindered by the constraints of old age, a life where the golden years are truly golden. This doesn't just make lobsters a marvel of the animal kingdom, but it also opens up fascinating possibilities for human science. What if we could harness the power of the lobster's telomerase? Could we one day unlock the secrets of their biological immortality for ourselves? Imagine a world where aging doesn't mean getting weaker or slower. That's the world of lobsters for you. What if I told you that lobsters can change their color? Yes, you heard it right. These fascinating crustaceans are not just your everyday seafood. They're masters of disguise, capable of a remarkable color-changing phenomenon. Lobsters are usually a mottled brown, a perfect camouflage for the seabed where they typically reside. But as if plucked from a rainbow, these creatures can turn blue, yellow, or even exhibit two colors at once, like a living, breathing canvas of nature. It's not an everyday occurrence, but it's a sight to behold when it happens. This color transformation isn't a lobster's whimsical decision. It's a result of a genetic mutation that affects the pigment in their shell, a complex interplay of biology and environment. This mutation affects a protein called crustaceanin, which interacts with astaxanthin, a red pigment found in the lobster's diet. In a typical lobster, astaxanthin combines with crustaceanin, resulting in the familiar brownish color. But when the mutation comes into play, it alters the way these two elements interact. This can result in a vibrant blue or yellow lobster, or even one that's half blue and half yellow, akin to a Picasso painting come to life. The probability of stumbling upon a uniquely colored lobster is quite minimal. For instance, the odds of finding a blue lobster are estimated to be 1 in 2 million, and the odds for a yellow lobster? A staggering 1 in 30 million. But these color transformations aren't just for show, they can play a crucial role in survival. A blue lobster, for instance, can blend better in the deep sea, where blue light is more prevalent. It's nature's way of providing an unexpected advantage in the game of survival. So the next time you see a blue or yellow lobster, remember, it's not a trick of the light, it's just a lobster showing off its color-changing abilities, a testament to the fascinating diversity and adaptive capabilities within the animal kingdom. Did you know that lobsters are known to be quite the warriors underwater? Yes, these crustaceans, famed for their culinary appeal, are far more than just a delicious meal. They are territorial creatures, often engaging in fierce battles to establish dominance over a particular region of the ocean floor. Lobsters are not just passive inhabitants of the sea. They are active participants in the underwater ecosystem. Their aggressive nature becomes apparent when their habitat is threatened. Whether it's a rival lobster encroaching on their territory or a potential mate up for grabs, lobsters won't shy away from a fight. But how do they fight, you may ask? Their primary weapon of choice is their large, powerful claws. These aren't just for catching and crushing food. They serve a dual purpose. In the face of confrontation, lobsters will raise their claws, ready to strike. The larger the claw, the greater the threat it poses to an adversary. A clash between two lobsters can be a dramatic display of power and determination. However, it's not always a brutal battle to the death. Sometimes, lobsters can resolve their disputes through a simple display of strength. They might engage in a sort of push and shove contest, where the weaker lobster eventually backs down, recognizing the superiority of its opponent. This saves the lobsters from unnecessary harm and conserves energy for when a real battle is unavoidable. So the next time you sit down to enjoy a delectable lobster dinner, take a moment to appreciate the journey that the creature on your plate has been through. It's not just a meal, it's a testament to the survival of a species that has thrived in the ocean's depths for millions of years. You're not just eating seafood, you're partaking in a slice of nature's grand spectacle. So the next time you enjoy a lobster dinner, remember you're eating a warrior from the deep sea.